All right. Is that better? Grumpy Dragon, because it was actually playing through my speakers and I didn't know it because I had my headphones on. If you still need me to turn it down, I can. Or I can turn myself up, whichever you prefer. Ooh, accessibility menu off the bat. We like it. The music needs turned up now. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute because it's actually a low part. Okay, so we got audio language and subtitles menu. So we have audio language, we have text language. We have subtitles, we have background for subtitles, we have subtitle size, we have color blindness. These settings and many others can be changed later in the settings option. So it has different colorblind types. Says adjust colorblind options till the Awakening logo is clearly visible in all images. That is so cool. And then it has a severity slider for once you turn that on. Audio force mono audio. Controls remap custom controls. Auto crouch. Auto lock target and combat. Ooh, that's useful for blind people. That's so cool. I like an auto lock target. Auto switch target. Auto burst attack. And then camera follows player direction. Don't we love that? Because, like, how many times have like, I always used to do this to Brandon. Like, I mean, like, turn your camera angle. Because you don't think of camera angles when you're blind. You just think of your character, what way it's going. So, like, it's nice when the camera follows player direction. And then confirm. Adjustments, shadows, midtones, highlights. Yeah, it looks good to me. This is a very pretty game, by the way. Just from the trailer I've seen, and now, like, I'm actually in the game. Supports autosave. Autosave is good because I forget to save if there's manual save. Legal jargon. Typical stuff. Yeah, it seems pretty standard to me. But you have to go all the way to the end to accept it, which is fair. Wait, let's actually go in the settings because I'm curious. All right. So there's controls, remap, vibration, remap custom controls, which was in the accessibility menu. I like the fact that the game actually put like remap custom controls in multiple places because like it's also a game feature, but it's also an accessibility feature, and you can find them in both places so you don't have to hunt. Invert Y axis, invert X axis. No, I don't like doing those. Those throw me all loopy. Aiming camera. Okay, interface. There's different gauges you can turn on for your HUD. Display a warning when your health is at critical. Detection feedback. Display feedback on screen when you are fully detected. I see some, like, Last of Us inspiration here, even in the settings. Like that's really cool. Object interaction. Yeah, displaying prompts. Yeah. Those are nice. Visuals, brightness, resolution, rendering. Oh, wow. You have where you can adjust the display border of the game's user interface to fit this screen dimension. That's cool. Yeah, motion blur is automatically off. Thank you. Oh my god, so many games I've run into that, like, I'll start playing it and I'm like, why am I, like, feeling dizzy? And I'm like, wait, is motion blur on? Yeah, crap. Should have checked that. A lot of volume sliders. Master volume, music volume, sound effects volume, dialogue volume. Those are always great for the blind because then you can, like, switch whatever you... Like, if you want to hear a little less music than you do the sound effects or dialogue, you can turn that down. If you want to turn it off, you can. Let's put that to headphones. Hi, Sturlock. We're playing a game called Unknown 9 Awakening. And I was really looking forward to this game, and I actually forgot it came out today. And then I saw some haters hating on it on Twitter, and I was like, "Screw these guys! I'm playing this game." Channels 5.1, forced mono audio. That's also the accessibility section. Oops, excuse me. I had the hiccups. Audio language, text language, also in the accessibility menu. Subtitles also. Yeah, this is under language and subtitles, but it's also in the accessibility menu. Highlight my name. Only my name. Wow. All right, that's really cool. Yeah, and then this is the accessibility menu that it basically popped on us at the beginning of the game. That's cool. Wait, audio cues. Activate audio cues while navigating the environment. We're turning that on. Navigation camera shakes fine. Combat camera shakes fine. Camera follows player directions already on. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Hi, Plush Pop-Tart. We're going through audio. We're going through menus. And like I was saying earlier, Mike, there's auto lock target in combat, auto switch target, which is actually off. I'm gonna actually turn that on just for science's sake. Auto burst attack. Automatically perform a burst attack when enemy's phase meter is at max. I want to see how that works. Auto crouch. Automatically crouch in contextually appropriate conditions or environments. That's kind of neat. I'm gonna turn that on too. Oh, I'm excited now. Holy crap, this is neat. Yeah. But like, we're excited because the first thing they gave us is accessibility menu, and we like those. Let's see. Okay. So I think we've done all the things we can do in the settings. Let's click new game. Okay, they have story mode, which it starts on. They have normal. Story mode says explore the world and experience Awakening story with minimal combat and stealth challenges. Normal, perfect for players who want to enjoy the story with some degree of challenge. Hard for experienced players who are up for the challenge of Awakening has to offer. And Awakened, enemies are stronger, more alert, and aggressive. Perfect for veterans looking for an unforgiving challenge. Let's go for normal. We're in normal. Yeah, dude.
In the time before time, all was one and unchanging. Then, in a thunderous flash,
What is this person doing?
were born the cycles. The spin of the earth, the passing of the seasons, birth and death, again and again. But life is compelled to transcend, and so man came to ascend. We grew and learned.
I think they're playing a flute.
Raising countless civilizations.
It's hard to tell because it was a shadow of a person. Like you couldn't tell if the flute was up to their mouth or not, but they're playing a flute.
But the power that these civilizations achieved also brought with it...
Hey, Retro Sanity, what's up?
Blown to dust, each in turn leaving nothing in their stead but the motion that would give rise to the next. Birth and death, again and again. The Sahib, a civilization lost long ago to the dust, saw the coming of their own destruction, and though they could not prevent it, they sought to break the cycles. 9 among them were chosen, and shielded from death, they might serve
It's not vampires.
Shepherds to a reborn humanity. But such matters are never simple. The cycles have endured, and so have the Unknown 9 continued their fight against them. And once again, the wheel is turning.
Oh, this is gameplay. So we're like kind of like I think we're in like a spirit realm because like there's like a wavy like we look almost like we're underwater, and there's like a wavy light around us, and like there it's weird because like I'm running and I'm chasing what looks like myself into some mist. We're seeing like caves and like architecture and like rock. Oh, I'm running into a wall. See, even we do that. I always point that out whenever I do that. I'm like, see, Brandon, we do that. Oh. We'll look around for a minute. There's like a house here and we're on a bridge and like there's like some things that look really familiar and then the rest of it looks just like mountainous area and like ruins. It's more like a spirit walker type thing we're dealing with, Grumpy Dragon, not vampires. I'm looking up into the mist. I see like purple waves of light and like... Yeah, it does feel like Silent Hill 1. Yeah. Never actually played Silent Hill 1. I've seen others play it, but I want to. Our character's covering her head from the voices that she's hearing and the purple light. It's like overwhelming. And then we wake up. Sounds like we're in the back of a truck. A lot of people vehemently disagree about Silent Hill. About different things. At least they're passionate about something, I suppose.
Are the accommodations to your satisfaction? Come on, get out.
Ah, she's snippy. What's wrong with you?
Let me
What were my exact instructions?
stay at the house.
Now that sounds simple enough, wouldn't you say?
Oh, we stowed away. Uh-oh.
I can help. Let me come. You won't regret this, please.
If you were to accompany me, you must follow my instructions to the letter. Is that clear?
Clear as daylight. So, where are we headed?
I need to reach that distant oasis, but the desert has retaken the road. So we walk.
Follow Rika
It's
to
like all the
discover
life
what
got
she's up
scraped
to.
away by one big hand. Why would you possibly need to be here?
This game
All I
is
know
beautiful,
actually
y'all.
serious.
It's more than serious. It is dangerous.
Rekka, you've always been there for me. Let me be there for you.
That's not what we are to each other, child.
Won't you at least tell me what we're doing here?
I am here for my own reasons. You are here because the desert would swallow you up too if I left you alone. An old pupil of mine has become misguided. Looking where he shouldn't be.
Vincent.
Yes, Vincent.
Rekka, we should go around. I won't say I told you so.
There is always a path for those willing to find it.
They're making another Alien game though,
Come,
which I'm very happy about.
Rekka, who is Vincent?
a talented young quester. Someone who I had hoped could be a guiding light. It turns out I was mistaken.
You called him a pupil.
Did I?
No hidden nooks this time.
When there isn't a path to be found, make one.
You'll need to do that trick someday.
These are incredible. Who?
They called themselves the Sahin, though that name has long been lost to time.
The Sahin. Like in your stories about the Unknown Nine.
Like in my stories, yes.
Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
One could say.
I was
Vincent
wondering,
and Sahin
Pop-Tart.
are parallel paths.
Your shade braces.
Show me you're ready to wield them.
Rekka, thank you.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade, like I taught you. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your shade represents your deepest essence. It is a bridge between this world and the other.
The Fold.
Yes. Your shade draws directly from the Fold. Now try channeling that energy into the braces.
I did it!
Good. You're thinking about the braces.
It's difficult to put into words. You'd expect it to feel like reaching out across the distance and crushing those stones. But it was like there was no distance to bridge, and the stones didn't feel separate.
Okay, I was looking through the menus in the journal. Okay, so we have a journal. Yeah, right, Pop-Tart. The journey says, I think something's wrong with Rekka. All week she's been surprised by events that she should have seen coming for days. She says I'm to stay at our lodgings tomorrow. I can't talk. But I'll find a way to follow her. If she's feeling well, she'll know what I'm up to. If not, well, it's a good thing I'll be hiding in the truck to follow her. And then there's a sketch of Rekka. It says, for Rekka, this is an enormous smile on the drawing. I never thought Rekka would let me use her shade bracers. My arms feel like great big pipes gushing water. I can wash away stone in the blink of an eye. It's hard to explain, but it's easy to see how powerful they make me. If Rekka is letting me use them, we're definitely bound for something dangerous. Finally, I better stick close to Rekka. It's like, finally, we're doing something dangerous. I better stick close to the person who's looking out for me. Rekka, loose sketch of Haruna's mentor, Rekka. I kept tearing out pages until I got her chin right, says the notes. This Rekka's acting like she doesn't need me, but if that were true, she never would have plucked me from the gutter, invited me to live with her, taught me how to use my gifts. I may still have a lot to learn, but she needs me when there's danger ahead, like now. She's so wise, yet she still doesn't get it. When she saved me, she became everything to me. She is not allowed to just leave me alone. And it says Caster's notes. Books of the source. Books of the universal human knowledge safeguarded by the Nine. Might not be literal books. Life force, energy bound to the Fold and human consciousness. Ascendants, an organization which splintered from the Leap Year Society. Now they're rivals. Diving, projecting one's consciousness into the Fold. Echoes, recalls of past events, accessed by tuning in the Fold or anomalies. Fold, a shadowy dimension composed of containing imprints of all history and glimpses of alternate versions of history. Leap Year Society, a secret global society dedicated to pursuing arcane hidden knowledge. Caster, one who pursues knowledge of the unknown and paranormal to uncover the truth. All right, Pop-Tart, it's good to see you. Oh, there's more. Drifter, a drifter who was permanently untethered from their body. Their shade now wanders the Fold. Sahin, language of the Unknown Nine and the name of the civilization who made them. Shade, the manifestation of one's consciousness inside the Fold. Shade bracers, ancient wrist guards forged by the Casters. Focus umbric energy to enhance abilities. Terminal, a place of power where the Fold is more permeable and easier to access. Umbric, the adjective of just as aquatic is to water. Unknown Nine, 9 immortal stewards to the sum of humanity's knowledge. I know, I'm loving this. This is so neat.
Separation is but an illusion, albeit a persistent one.
And it's such a pretty game.
Can you make it up that cliff?
I spent my childhood scaling walls. Can you?
Of course. There's plenty you don't know about me. Our destination lies beyond that large rock formation.
What do you intend to do when you catch up to Vincent?
That depends entirely upon Vincent.
Oh, do you hear that?
We need to drop onto that ledge.
That's the audio
Oh,
cue.
Can you make it?
Do I seem that old to you?
Not old, just older. You're the oldest person I know.
Perhaps I am. Even so, you should get out and know more people.
Where'd she go?
Come.
I missed where she went. Why is it giving me the audio cue there? Didn't jump down too early. Where'd she go? That's not the right button. Oh, I see it.
Good then.
I was like, wait a minute. That's why it's giving me the audio cue there. There's actually a place where you can jump and climb. I was hearing it. I didn't see it.
We used to be part of a group of free thinkers and explorers.
You mean the Leap Year Society?
Once, perhaps. Now they simply follow Vincent. Watch your step. They're dangerous. Haruna, we must make haste.
Oh, I'm falling. Oh, I fell.
What do we have here?
Are you all right, child?
I've been better.
Hold him back. I will find my way down to you.
Gonna kill you now! More where that...
It does auto lock on targets. It's like, that's cool. To restore health, it's left on the D-pad. Some of your energy will be consumed. To regenerate it by attacking your enemies or let it refill over time.
You're going down! Thanks.
Guard breaking. Enemies also block. Perform a heavy attack with hold R1 to break their guard.
Oh, good. Oh, that Oh, one's getting up from the... Ah!
He's like in the middle of a sentence. I kicked him in the face.
You girl! Come here. You're...
That'd make me a lot more if you helped.
Now, however would you grow if I did that? I see Vincent's men are...
Taking a nap.
Don't be complacent. These aren't bullies from your childhood.
They may dress differently, but they certainly fall the same. Besides, we have a distinct advantage over them.
These men might not share our connection to the fold, but they outnumber us by a wide margin. And our talents can be emulated,
Emulated?
mimicked by devices. You will find our foes are far from helpless.
So it added to the journal. It says these men of Vincent's are digging up the place, but they're not archaeologists, more like a mix of bandits, soldiers, and cultists. And worse, they have devices that can emulate our Umbric abilities. They can't hold a candle to Rika and me, but it's enough to be a bother. Whatever Vincent is so eager to find must be important. I'm betting that's why Rika came out here. I'm glad I'm with her. We need to stick together and keep our eyes peeled. Now, also, the journal's handwritten if you just go straight into it, but if you hit triangle while you're in there, it will actually read and pull up a text, like very clear text version of the journal. I think it does that for it does that for everything. So that may be OCRable. Just pointing that out. And then you go left or right thumbstick, either left or right, to change the page. It doesn't matter which one. So in the bio, that hasn't changed. Ascendant Scrapper, rough sketch of a lowly grunt holding a mace. Most of them look the self-satisfied. It seems that these guys must just give one of those batons to the worst fighters among them. They're so slow, I can dodge them easily. Only thing remarkable about them is that Umbric ground smash maneuver they perform, which covers a fair area. And then there's no new Caster's notes. Okay, yeah, there's something I could pick up. Runic battery. It's a collectible. Artifacts. Rika says some ancient relics carry an Umbric weight, and this thing feels heavy. Someone took care to preserve this, as though the artifact itself was asking for it. Maybe that's what the sign symbols on it are communicating. Having found this, I suppose I'm its caretaker now. Sketch of a foreign artifact. What does a symbol mean? Okay, so that was a collectible.
Are you coming?
No, I'm looking. You can wait. Oh. Where'd she even go?
We don't have time, child.
Oh, is she already in between there? I think she is. Yeah, she's on the other side.
What did you mean earlier when you said Vincent and the Saheen run parallel paths?
L3 to sprint.
For where hubris always leads people. They're led by self-righteousness.
I can think of worse traits.
Can you now? In my experience, the greatest harm often comes from the best intentions.
What is that?
An incoming storm. We must hurry. We can use that tall grass.
Okay, so circle to crouch, but like we have auto crouch on, so it automatically did it. Haruna is harder to detect while crouching in tall grass. Oh, there's a Last of Us throwback.
Request you backtrack and establish visual contact.
When there isn't a path to be found, make one.
What? Was it?
When a exclamation point is above an ascendant's head, it means that they have noticed something strange and will investigate. When the eye appears, the enemies have you in their field of view. Hide before they find you. If the eye is red, then they have seen you. Be ready to fight. Once an ascendant has seen you, they will alert their comrades who will converge on the area.
Don't rush in. Wait for their suspicion to pass.
Little nip of the dog that bit me would be good right now. Should have kept my eye on that flask.
We're sneaking. Sneaky, sneaky.
For once you were listening to me. Should I be worried, Haruna?
You said follow my instruction to the letter, so I did.
So you did indeed.
I like her
Makes
snark.
both of our lives easier, does it not?
Oh, it didn't auto crouch there. Okay, fine. Don't auto crouch. That was interesting.
Let's go, child.
It would be helpful if the footsteps stopped in an instance where the auto crouch doesn't work. If you're like hitting something that's keeping you from going forward, the footsteps would stop instead of just running against a wall. L2 to push an enemy away. This consumes energy. Oh.
On your first
Oh, pushed him into explosives. Yikes.
progress is impressively clear.
Bloody desert! You are not already dead, but... There she is!
Oof. Dodged into that.
Happy returns!
That did the trick.
Okay, she does eventually slow down when you're at a ledge. Like, she doesn't, like stop. But she does, like, see, like, we're normal walking right now.
Are you coming?
And then when I get to the ledge, she slows down. Like, she'll run for a minute and then she'll slow down. So that's interesting.
We can easily handle those two.
Be mindful of your surroundings, Haruna.
Let's make sure we
Look out
dig in
for
the right
hidden
spot.
perils.
Made this place dug up again, she says.
Leverage
To
them
see her
to your
get those
advantage.
hands dirty for once.
We got trouble!
What was that?
What's out there? Hey, what are you doing?
Oof.
Now we're talking.
Good work.
There we go.
Wait, what? There's something over here I can interact with? Holy shit, there is.
Could be something of interest.
It's a letter. Open the collection menu. Open in viewer. Dear Anna, you say I'm a man of an overly spiritual disposition, but had you seen what I witnessed in the desert today, you would have thought it nothing less than pure rapture. I had doubts, of course, like anyone else, but our leader has opened my eyes since then. What he unearthed was a true archaeological miracle. We've been out here for a few weeks now, and I I wholly believe my faith has been rewarded. Sadly, photography is not allowed on site. Damn it, why not? So there aren't any pictures to include. Why don't you request a transfer and come out to the Sahara with us? We could use someone with your talents in this forgotten part of the world. Conrad. Interesting. So there's letters and stuff here we can pick up. Ooh, there's a help up feature like in The Last of Us. That's cool. There's a boost up feature.
They sound close, but I can't see them.
Deal with him discreetly.
How you lost this expedition's entire supply of fresh water.
R3 to take down. Nice.
Push past your mind, focus inward, and peek into the fog.
Use up arrow on the D-pad to peek, looking into the surface fold. Will highlight enemies and other important elements.
The fold, what is it really?
It has been called many things. The spirit realm, the divine sphere, the inner world. Some believe it stores time's endless possibilities, but no one, not even the Sahim, could do more than guess at its true nature.
I don't like the look of that.
Agreed. I reckon it'll hit us sooner than expected.
That's what I'm afraid of. I've got half a dozen teams still out securing the equipment.
Couldn't be damned. Send out a general recall.
You've got a casualty, Ascendants. Keep your guard up.
Who killed them and why?
I'm sneaking. Got you too. Over here. They coming this way.
Anyone hearing that?
Something around here I can interact with, but I'm not sure what it is. Might be above me.
Anyone injured? You sure?
Bring it on, I hear you.
You guys don't even know who you're talking to. Do you really?
Anyone hearing that?
Just keep your eyes peeled and ears open.
looking over my shoulder. Did you see what?
I see them! In the grass!
Uh-oh, busted. Ow! Ow. Ow. Heck yeah. Get hacked. Alright.
Mind your step, child.
Uh-huh. You know what? I should have went back and tried to look up. I don't think we can go back. But like, I wanted to know what that one thing was.
Hey, where's Abel?
Abel! I swear, if you're asleep somewhere...
Can you handle those two?
Be mindful of your surroundings.
Raspberry says she can handle
I
them.
think I've got it.
I started a fire.
Jesus!
Whoa, hey, what the?
Anyone injured? You sure?
Just through the grass!
Damn it. Ow.
Save the best for last.
Well, you're full of yourself, aren't you?
Those exploding canisters weren't exactly subtle. We should expect trouble.
Extractor 1. Open journal. These invasive little gadgets are leeching am from the fold. Better destroy as many as I can find to slow down Ascendant operations. Makes distinct prickly sound. Arrow pointing to a dimly glowing midsection. Sketch of a saucer-shaped metallic device. So, like, they're actually describing her sketches to y'all. So, like, I definitely feel like there was some blind accessibility in mind here, for sure. Where the hell did she go? Oh, she's over there. I could use the fold to actually see where she went. I love it.
Hands up.
He got a gun. They all got guns.
How many more?
There's just the two of us. We're lost. Looking for shelter from the incoming squall.
Yeah, and I'm just...
Hold. Jay still Haruna.
not be days long.
Ugh.
Face it, huh?
Gunner. Quick sketch of a lowly shooter holding a rifle. Bring a gun to my boxing match, see what happens. And the ascendants to inept to swing a stick are given a rifle. These guys need some distance to get a clean shot off, so I better close that gap. For now, the best I can do is try to evade their attacks and be a hard target.
You stepped into him.
I did. How are you feeling about it?
You've never actually shown me before. It's strange.
There. That discomfort. Hold on to that as tight as you can. It will keep you human. It is no small thing to grip the reins of another's shade. But there are times where it's necessary.
The people you step into, what happens to them?
Their shade is temporarily pushed out into the fold.
But just temporarily, right? Rekka? Has anyone not been able to return to their body?
It depends on the skill of the stepper. A shade who loses the tether to their body becomes lost, becomes a rifter. The fold is littered with them.
Rifters? Are they Rekka? What is that?
A fold anomaly. Anomalies are pockets of knowledge trapped in the surface fold. They can be used to learn new skills. You will find them essential in your evolution as a quester.
Okay, it's Quester. Okay, I was making sure that I wanted to make sure that like I heard it said before I corrected myself. This is where you can spend your collected Gnosis points to learn new abilities. Open the Umbric abilities branch with X. Okay. Says you have unlocked the stepping initiate skill. Tap triangle to discover more about this ability. Stepping initiate. Take control of an enemy for a short time. This consumes 1 stepping token. Hold X to learn. I think we have to learn these for the tutorial. But now we can go back. So like it does read what you're on the side menu. That might be OCRable. Especially if you go in, if you hit triangle for the details, it pulls up a little menu that gives you a video of what it does and it explains it and it says what tier it is and whether you've learned it or not. And it does make a clicking noise when you switch between combat, Umbric abilities, and stealth. I do wish this was voiced. You know, OCR is never, like, the first resort we want. Mike, I don't know if you're still there to, like, kind of echo this for me as a blind player. I mean, I know you don't mind using OCR if you have to, but yeah, really, I think it should be either text-to-speech or narration of some sort. Oh, raspberry. Yeah, it needs narration. I'd like some audio description too for those cutscenes for you guys. That'd be nice because those cutscenes are beautiful. They are very beautiful. I don't know about navigation assistance because, you know, like, we're still sort of in the tutorial section where her voice kind of guides you. But I'm thinking later on in the game we probably are going to need some navigation assist if it's not already there. Let's see, I have no skills left, so let's go ahead and hop out of there.
Rekka, something strange just happened.
I know, child. This world is deeper than you thought. Fear not. I know that you'll grow with it.
Another boost up.
They found the Oculus.
What does that mean?
All those small dig sites we came across. Vincent is searching for something, unsure where to dig. That large camp near the storm's edge tells me he's found it.
Rekka, there's no way we can reach that camp before the sandstorm.
Then the storm should be our ally. Hurry, child.
Won't have enough time to evacuate.
But like, I do like the audio cues for when you need to do something.
Mila, I am not about to risk my men's lives for some damned relics.
Those relics could lead to Matos's next great innovation. So you can either load them up, or stay here and be buried with them.
We'll have the crates packed into the truck within the hour.
I know you will.
We need to find a way around that fence.
Or through it.
Good thinking.
Perhaps you could persuade that man to help us. I will teach you how to step. Find your target. Realize the space that separates you is but illusion. Now focus and bridge the gap.
Square to step into enemies. Well, stepped into enemy, attack another ascendant or outlined object with R1. Okay, so he just attacked the thing that was keeping the gate electrified. So now it's gone. Stepping into an enemy consumes a stepping token. It also alerts people.
Lost line of sight! You're done!
Stepping is empowering.
And so now you feel its true danger. Never forget the risk, the cost, Haruna.
Yeah, so we just got another extractor.
Rekka, the braces.
They indicate the presence of a nearby scribing.
Scribing?
Bottles in a sea of am, left behind by past questers for the benefit of future generations. I will show you how to find it. Try peeking into the fold.
I see small specks of am flowing.
Follow them. They will lead you to the scribing.
It over there. Yeah. I was like, can I go up these stairs or not?
Scribing is done in two colors. The first color is represented by the signs of They allow one to go on one edge. The second symbolizes the tree of life. They increase one's life force. Haruna, you need to peek into the fold to find the scribing. wise to keep an eye out for both kinds.
It's the three bodies structure. Long ago, when there were more like us, scribing these glyphs into the fold was customary. A salute to other divers. I see you. You're not alone. That time is gone now, Rika. All right. Now what? Oh, we got trouble up here?
Remember stepping. Use it to gain the upper hand.
Something's not right.
I attacked that other guy.
What? She's back, and I've got both eyes on her.
Where's the gunner? Aha. Ow!
Be a challenge.
Okay.
There's something strange about this piece. Like a glint off the corner of my eye. Or a faint echo.
All history is imprinted on the fold. Echoes or recalls of imprinted events. Activate them with triangle.
Vibrations from a distant past, recorded into the stone by the fold, like sound on a wax cylinder. As your connection to the fold grows stronger, you will become more sensitive to them. Are you coming? We're nearing the hornet's nest. Now is the time to keep silent.
Silent like a storm. These almost look like commandments.
Stepping. Another ridiculously dangerous quest technique that the doc had to recreate from scratch for that machinery piece.
Getting better at it. Getting better at it. So we also picked up another note. Let's see if I can find it. That's not what I wanted to do. That takes you back to skill tree.
Come.
I don't know how to get to the notes and stuff unless it's like right after I get them. It's just something I haven't learned yet.
Digging up the past and meddling with concepts that are beyond their comprehension. I doubt we can stay hidden for much longer. Remember to leverage the lessons I've taught you.
I won't let you down, Rekka. The sandstorm is getting worse.
Focus, Luna. It'll be all right.
You're not wrong, Greg. I'm going to see the benefit. Hell, the whole world will.
What was that?
Ah, shit. Ah, that gunner. Maybe we'll get his ass. Ah, the storm is getting too bad.
I can't see you.
Be calm, child. Leap into the fold and follow my shade.
There. You have me. Keep me in sight. Let's go, child.
Oof, I got kicked in the face.
I have you. You're all right.
Yay, she saved me.
That's right. You have it, child. We need to find some cover. It's a good thing you were there to guide me.
Yes. Though some things we must do without guidance.
Hey, I've done plenty of life on my own.
I know this, child, of course. But life sends your compass spinning many times. You must be able to find what realigns it.
That's easy. My compass points to you.
Mind your step, child.
What's going on?
So damn dry out here. But if we find what we're
we're looking for, it'll all be worth it. And then
I see her!
Shit.
I feel better now.
It's one of those things over there. How do I get to that? Let's see. Guess we're not supposed to get to that one yet? I don't know. It's an anomaly spot. Let's see. Aha. There we go. I figured it out. Anomaly found. Gain 1 new Gnosis point. Yay, skill upgrade. Let's upgrade push. Oh wait. Oh, I have to do stepping dilation? Alright. I'm fine with that. There we go. Alright, now we can go through the thing. Through the crack in the wall. Oh wait, we're gonna make a door. Oh, we're gonna boost. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna boost. I like boosting. No, now we're gonna go through a crack.
Now, we find a way out of this cave. Let us keep moving.
Yeah, I do think it does need some sort of navigation assist, because even in moments where I've had her with me, I've gotten lost because I've lost sight of her. So you guys would definitely get lost.
Say they represented the very hubris that led to their downfall. They believed they could stare down the cycles of destruction. Now there is hardly a speck of dust in all the world that doesn't rest.
Do you like how when she's behind a rock, she gets kind of muffled?
In the end, fear got the better of them.
What were they afraid of?
What we all fear. The end. There is a way out, up ahead.
All these strange shapes in the earth must have had a purpose.
Yes. We've just forgotten.
Journey page. Rika finally showed me how to step. My childhood would have been completely different if I knew how to do that before. Sure, it's disturbing to think of a child knowing how to step into someone, but I'm definitely old enough to understand the ramifications now. There's a sandstorm incoming. Rika isn't concerned, but I still am. I've never seen a sandstorm before. We're going to stop Vincent, whatever he's up to, once we get to the Oculus up ahead. I almost lost Rika in the storm. It was horrible. We took shelter in a cave with breathtaking carvings, 9 figures. Rika told me about the 9, but it's a whole new feeling to see evidence of them in person. A whole civilization rose and fell before ours. It makes the world feel impossibly old. It makes me feel incredibly small. Vincent has something planned with these Sahing runes. Now that the sandstorm has passed, we should be able to reach the Oculus and deal with Vincent. Sketch of large imposing figures carved in stone, 9 of them, each more stoic than the last.
Storm destroyed so much.
And yet, you passed through it.
Same hooded figures. What Vincent is after? Does it have to do with...
Now is the time to remember that you are only tagging along.
But, Rika...
No more questions. Good then.
If you shove her, she gets mad.
What is this place?
Cursed ground. You will have to stay here.
But
You promised to follow my instructions. Do you remember what I told you when I gave you this? Don't mind them. Do you remember?
You told me that is a symbol of family.
Of being part of something larger than yourself.
Rika, what's going on?
Someone is rapping on a door that should never been opened. Remember what I told you. I'm always here.
I don't like that.
Rika!
Rika. So nice of you to join us.
What are you doing, Vincent?
Has the Society finally given in to you?
Haven't you heard? The Leap Year Society is dead. Surely you felt it. We are the Ascendants.
So you've won. And you have this army, all these trinkets, and a whole world of questers at your disposal. And it's not enough. You still have to come here. And for what? A little bit of power?
Is that what you think this is? A power grab? You of all people should be able to see. This is about so much more than power.
What you've seen has changed you, Vincent. I can see it in your eyes.
It has opened my eyes.
You are the smartest of all of them, and still you don't understand.
I understand more than you realize. The cycle is starting again. Our world is dying. The suffering will be so immense it will corrode the very fiber of being.
There's a better path, Vincent.
How many millennia has that path failed? How many more times must we endure the vanity of the Nine? I know you understand me. I know you've asked yourself this very question. I know who you are.
Then you know why I've come.
Of course. You've come because I knew just what to do to bring you here. Now, we can't do this the easy way. Or
such wasted potential. But I suppose this is how the world turns. All right then.
She's sidestepping into people and like killing off his goons. She went back into herself. She's on her knees. He has the gun, I think. No, he doesn't. Oh, she sidestepped into another guy. So shoot him. He docked.
run.
We are running. And crying. Yeah, I didn't like it the minute she said what she did to her. I'm like, uh-oh, this is not good. On your own now, trophy. This is years later, y'all. I didn't get to catch how many years later. I was looking at something, but...
Butler Brown. You've been asking a lot of busy questions, haven't you? About the Ascendants. I heard Vincent Lichter is in town. Is that so? And did you hear that it's my job to keep nosy rabble like you from troubling him while he's here? Is there a problem? Well, that depends. Man like you, ear to the ground, you might as well have middleman written across your face. Who are you working for?
He's working for me.
And just who might you be? May ask you a question. You don't know who you're dealing with, do you?
Well then.
Come here, Quester! You won't win,
This is a mistake. These men are reckless.
When I started taking work for you, I told you I wanted Vincent Lichter. This was the deal.
Revenge is not a deal. Look outside. The whole neighborhood's on edge.
Avi, where is Vincent?
He's in some jungle village.
Good. And how do I reach it?
The Ascendants pay local fishermen to take them in and out of their camp. See Tucker at the docks. He can take you there. And for the right price, he might even keep quiet about it.
And how do I recognize Tucker?
His boat. It's called the Mukti.
What's this?
Aruna. These are dangerous people.
I've risked my life plenty of times. I was a doting father back then.
There are worse things that can happen than dying.
Well, now you've got me curious.
So I was just looking back in the journal. So she can't be dead. She's Reika. Nothing phases her. She's immovable, like north on a compass. She's not dead. What do I do now? When the sun sets, it'll be a full day since I last saw her. I'll wait. It'll be easier for her to find me if I stay put. She'll be back soon, just a little longer. Sketch of Vincent and Mila standing over Reika's body. Bastards. 3 days. Reika never came back. I went to find her, but everything was buried in sand. No sign of anything. No sign of Vincent either, but his ascendants left plenty of their garbage behind at the edge of the canyon. I know I'll find him. My compass points to Reika, and he took her life from me. So I'm going to find him, and I'm going to take his. This is a sketch of Reika's amulet on a brick wall. Same place Azad and I hid that thing that time. We went back to old Kamatkari Mandir village and stayed with Azad. When I last left, he became solid like stone. Now he holds the village up like a mountain does. Me, I was just a nobody again without Reika. Reika's amulet hurt to wear, so I hid it there. Azad may be a rock, but he was hurt to see me leave. I have no choice. Vincent's trail has gone cold. I think Avi, the barman, can help, but I have to start doing jobs for him. Avi came through with a lead. It's just like when I worked with him as a kid. Only now he pays with information instead of hot table scraps. He heard word of Vincent and his men nearby. I'm meeting him now for details. I feel strange, like I can taste blood in the air. This is as close as I've been to finding Vincent in years. Sketch of a boat on the river. Most boats around the docks look something like this. Vincent's men from the bar have friends around the city, and they're bound to give me trouble, those sore losers. I'll have to steer clear of them and get to the docks to take the Mukti up through the jungle. First, I have to orient myself and get to the lighthouse. And then it goes into the bios of different people. Mila's added, and so is Vincent. Avi. And then it does wrap, which is strange. I think it should end in... Well, no, it doesn't wrap. It goes from... Hang on. Oh, yeah. All the major characters are first, apparently. No, wait. It goes from bios to ascendants. That's why. Okay, so the ascendants are the bad guys. So there's like Scrappers, Gunner. And then there's collectibles. And then ascendant tech. And then... Quester's notes. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't wrap. It goes into the next section. See, I wonder, like, if they could make it to where it doesn't wrap like that, where it could just stop and we actually have to actively hit R1, L1 to switch, because That would be kind of nice. Just for me, so I don't get all mixed up and think I'm reading something new and I'm not. Especially as we get deeper into this game and we get more stuff. Like, we might forget the old stuff. And while it's good to refresh, it's not what you're looking for when you're reading to stream. So that was the first section of this game. I do feel it needs some nav assist. Her voice alone is not enough. And now we're by ourselves. And there doesn't seem to be any nav assist, visual or otherwise.
All right, get to the docks. Find Thakur.
Hang on one second. Sophia Jones, thank you for the follow. I mean, it's a bustling city, so I wouldn't even say following people making noise would be the best indicator that you're going somewhere. I think we're just supposed to wander around right now, but like, because it did say we needed to get our bearings in the city.
Definitely not local. I should watch out for these. No telling who might be lurking on the other side.
It's a weird door with a triangle prompt. Can I do something with that? Yeah, it opens for me. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like even in the city area there's a nav assist. I mean, she does give hints when you're close to certain things like that door. I don't feel like that's enough to make a blind person confident. The audio cues are nice. Those are very cool. Like whether you're near an object that you can pick up or you need to do something. I do think they need to be discernible though. Like the pickup for collectibles and stuff or interactables should be different from, hey, you need to jump here or climb here or make a door here or go through a crack in the wall here. I do feel that the menus and stuff need TTS. They need either text-to-speech or screen reader support. Also, the level up screen needs that too, where you pick your skills. The skill screen needs that because you know the blind will want to know what branch they're picking. What drew me to Awakening in the first place? I saw the trailer when the game was announced, and the game looked beautiful, and I am drawn to beautiful games with great music. I just actually look at everything as an accessibility consultant from a totally blind standpoint because my fiance, Brandon Cole, was an accessibility consultant and I worked with him on projects. So whenever I approach a game for stream, I always get my blind friends coming in here and saying, well, is this playable? And with Awakening, I do think blind accessibility was taken into consideration with the audio cues and stuff. The stuff that they did do is great. But I'm just kind of commenting on what else would be needed to be playable for the blind person. Personally, I'm loving the game. It's beautiful. The soundtrack's great. The story has me sucked in. Like, I'm definitely going to continue playing this. You know, it's a great story. I really like it. It's different. That's what I like too. I like really lore-rich stories. So that's really what drew me to the game. So like really that's all I think that it needs a nav assist because I want any blind players that decide to pick up this game down the road, if it's accessible, to have confidence in where they are going and making sure that they're not going backwards. Because nothing's more frustrating than playing an hour into a game only to find out that you're back at step one. I do love the audio cues. They're great. I do believe there needs to be some differentiation between, like I said, the collection cues and the jumping cues and stuff like that. But due to health issues, I had to stop for a while, and now I'm just now coming back. I'm trying to be more full-time, but I'm still dealing with some stuff regarding Brandon's passing due to cancer. So like I'm still doing like paperwork and stuff like that and helping his family. So like I am very inconsistent right now, but I do try to at least stream maybe once a week if I'm not like super busy. Or if I'm not reviewing games, I do it on text on my book blog, thetopshelf.com, the-top-shelf.com. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into it because one of the major things that Brandon said he wanted me to do was to continue his work. And I definitely want to do that in his honor. I do have a thing for games that nobody tends to like. I was one of those people that liked, what was the game called? Babylon's Fall. I loved that game. And it got destroyed by the reviewers and by people that hang on to the reviewers. And it broke my heart. I was there like up to the day they took the servers down just to finish the story that they had there. So like I kind of wanted to play it myself and form my own opinion because I did like it from the jump. It was on my list, and you know what? I think they're wrong. So meh. But yeah, I do think like for my blind people that are wanting to know, my totally blind viewers that are wanting to know if this game is playable, it can be with work. And I would love to work with the devs on this. I would. I love this game. It's beautiful. The soundtrack's beautiful. The game's great. Like there's so much lore here. There's so much heart. And like, I feel that. So like, yeah, I definitely am going to continue streaming this game. Maybe not today because I need lunch. It's almost noon here. So I'm going to stop there for the purposes of my review. I usually play like one level and then I give my opinions because that's enough for me to tell. Like once we get beyond the tutorial a little bit, does it have nav assist? Does it need this? Does it need that? Like, you know, will I continue to play it and give my thoughts on accessibility? Absolutely. Because I don't know everything about this game. If there's a way to contact the devs, I will. And I just want to have fun with it because I really personally like it. I like it a lot. Like, so, you know, that's why I kind of went on my little tirade on Twitter. Like, heck to the haters. Like, they can bite me. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to end stream. And I am going to go eat lunch. And then I think later on tonight, we're going to do some more Until Dawn remake. But I definitely think I am coming back to this game. Absolutely. I'm not sure when, because life, you know. But I definitely love it. I might try to do double streams just to keep it going, because like I want to know what happens next. And if you've got me after the tutorial where I want to know what happens next, you've got me. Like I'm gonna play this game till the end. So I'm gonna go grab the soundtrack off Spotify though, and go grab some lunch. So I will catch y'all later. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for following. I appreciate you all. I will see you tonight.